Hey everyone, Tim Stoddart here, and in this week's video, I am going to break down why I think a free newsletter is a lot more profitable and more efficient than a paid newsletter. This is going to be a short video. I'm going to dive right into it, so let's go. So here's my newsletter. People that have been following me a while, I write a newsletter every day. It's a Substack. It's pretty straightforward. On my Substack, there's two things you need to know. The first thing is that one out of every three, or sometimes even four articles, I write a paid newsletter. So you can see right here that it says paid. And you can also, well, I'm not going to scroll down because I don't want you to get this for free. That would be disrespectful to the people that pay for it. But you can also see this little lock symbol here. So unless you're a paid subscriber, you can't read this. However, the vast majority of my issues are free. And my free issues get seen by my entire audience. It's almost 16,000, about 15,900 people. You can see, obviously, they get a lot more engagement too. And what I do is at the bottom of my free newsletters, at the bottom of my paid newsletters as well, but this gets seen by a lot more people. I just have this really, really simple CTA. There's a CTA to buy the subscription for my paid newsletters. There's a CTA for my coaching program. I have to redo this because this has basically turned into a product of like building directories for people. My YouTube channel has driven a lot of traffic and a lot of interest in people that want to build directories. So I'm in the middle of like revamping this product. I'm not going to do coaching anymore. I'm not very good at it. And two, I'm a lot better at making directories. So this is going to be like a service product where people can hire me for a monthly fee, and I'll build and market their directories for them. And then this one is much more of like a high level consulting, online marketing through my agency. So if somebody were to fill out this form, this would really be for this, the shop.ai. This is my agency. The site's still pretty janky. If you guys want to check it out, I'm still working on it. I don't really like the layout of it, but nonetheless, those are the three things that I sell on my newsletter. There is the upsell of the subscription. There is the coaching product, which really I had to change the page, but this is my like done for you directory service. And then this is my real full service, high ticket consulting deals, which is technically done through my business, the shop.ai. All right, so let's just take a look at some numbers, and I want to show you why I think this is important. Okay, so today I made $16.68 net. So this is money in my pocket. I prefer to do net than gross, just so I can really see. So gross volume, I did $20.01. But net volume, this is the money that actually goes into my bank account. All right. So month to date, I've done $10,648 in gross, which is $10,254 in net. But here's what's really like important to understand. You see these spikes right here? Well, this spike is a monthly retainer fee for one of my directory clients, right? This is $2,500 a month. So net is $2,433. And this was a one-time consulting gig that I did. This was a very specialized service that I did for a customer. It's a very expensive service. It was a day's worth of work. It was a hard day's worth of work, but that was $7,500, which net is $7,288. So you can see down here that, like my subscribers are growing. And when I say my subscribers, I mean the people that signed up for my paid newsletter. And so this is really positive. You can even just see here, let's go to the transactions. So as of today, which was November 20th, today's issue on my newsletter was the paid issue that I showed you the little preview of, right? So I sent this out this morning. This has a CTA where the free subscribers see it and they think like, oh, I can't look at this. Let me pay for it. So I made 2 sales, and that's great. And then there's 2 more sales on the 18th. And then all of these are recurring sales. These are people that pay the monthly option. And this is cool. I'm really happy with it. Like I'm a top tier seller on Substack. I have one of the most highest revenue generating Substacks within the entire platform. But in total, the aggregate is still very, very small when you compare the amount of money that I make from selling my services. So they're both great. And I'm really excited about my paid newsletter because, who knows where this is going to be 3 or 4 years from now. I might have, this number right here, 112 subscribers, might be 1,000 subscribers. And in which case, like, that's real cash money in the bank. But overall, when you look at the aggregate, my newsletter monetizes so much more by selling high ticket services than it does by selling monthly subscriptions to the paid. And so that's why I always advocate people have a high ticket service. And if you are building a content business, sell your service. That's the most lucrative thing that you can do. And then when you start generating cash, use that cash to make investments, grow your business, create other product lines. But the best thing you can do is start generating cash through a high ticket service. All right. Thanks everybody for watching this video. I hope it gave you some insight. Please leave a comment. Please smash that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you next week. Peace.